So I know everyone is telling their TBR list for the month of August, and August is almost over. But my list changes frequently, so I'm not going to do that. Instead, I'm going to tell you what I want to read, but I'm too scared to. If you're interested, stay tuned. Hey, good people, I'm Cassie, and welcome. Long time no see. I know, mom life, student life. Y'all hear Toddler in the background, so excuse him. He's watching Supers. He's watching Incredibles, but he calls it Supers. Please excuse all of the noise that he's about to make. I apologize. So like I said, I'm going to basically tell you some books that I want to read, but I'm a little too scared to. And I did see this, I think Mel Reeds did this a couple of months ago. So that's how behind I am on, hold on. Yes?
Who's that?
Video.
Oh, that's Bill?
Yes. So you have to watch the movie and be quiet, okay? You go shh. Okay, go.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna watch Super.
Okay, go watch Supers.
Okay.
So I don't have any of the books, so I'm just gonna put a picture up here. Hopefully I'm not in the way, hence that's why I'm all the way over here. Let's get started with the first one. Let's talk about an easy book. So the first one is the Selection series by Kira Cass. This has been on my TBR probably since it came out. I took it off and I put it back on, and it's off again just because of the reviews from different people about some people say it's good, some people say it's bad, some people say the first three, the core books, are good, but the rest are bad. I want to read it, but I just don't want to waste my time on it, if that makes sense. And some of these reasons that I have for this may be some reasons that you may not want to read some of these books. So if that's you, let me know down below. But as far as this series, I think I'm just going to pass on it because it's too wishy-washy. And then a couple of people say it's giving me the Bachelor vibes. I haven't watched the Bachelor show since probably it first came out. The Bachelorette, Bachelor, whatever vibe, like, it's a no for me. So I'm scared to read it, and I don't think I'm going to read it. The next one is Legendborn by Tracy Dion. Now, I really, really want to read this book, but there are a lot of reviews. It's like hit and miss. And let's be honest, most books are hit and miss because you may not like a book you read, and you may like the book, or you may love the book. Like, everybody loved Addie LaRue. Don't cancel me for this. But Addie LaRue to me was just, I think I gave it 3 stars. 2.5, 3.5, something. It was okay. It wasn't as what everybody said it was. But we're not talking about that. We're talking about Legendborn. And I want to read that book. I do believe it's a YA fantasy, but a lot of people are saying it's hyped too much and it's not giving what it should have gave. So the next 2 books I'm going to talk about are from our beloved Colleen Hoover. I have not read anything by her as of yet, I don't think. And I knew about Colleen way before she was Coho, way before she was, Colleen, you know, she was on my TBR for a long time. I just haven't picked up anything to read, right? So the first book is Layla, and I'm a little scared to read that because people say it talks about paranormal vibes or something like that. And if you know me, or if you don't know me, let's get to know me. I do not do spooky things. Spooky things are not for me. I don't like reading about spooky things. I don't like watching spooky things. The story sounds really good, but the paranormal spooky vibes may not be good for me. And the next one by Colleen Hoover, Verity, which also someone says maybe it's giving thriller vibes. I can do thriller, but not so much spooky. I can do mystery, but not so much spooky. But I don't know. But I really want to read Verity and Layla. So yeah, I just don't know. And to keep going on with the spooky vibes, the next book I want to read, but I'm a little bit too scared to read, We Have Always Lived in This Castle, and I forgot who this is by. They've also turned this book into a show. I do believe it's either on Netflix, Hulu, or HBO, one of them. I want to read it, I want to watch it, but like I said, I don't do spooky vibes. And this book is in the horror section of Barnes & Noble, so I don't think I'm going to be able to read it. Let's move on. The next book is Yolk by Mary H.K. Choi, and I want to read it. It sounds good, but I have to be in the right headspace. And I feel like other reviewers have said that they had to be in the right headspace to read it, because no spoilers, but I do believe it deals with, I guess, family members who have cancer and maybe death of a family member, and maybe it's just sad and maybe slightly depressing. So I already have mental issues when it comes to that, so I don't really want to immerse myself into that type of book and then just feel down and drained. And I don't know, I really want to read it though. And the last book, which deals with the same thing, is Crying in H Mart by Michelle Zauner. I read the synopsis and I was like, oh my gosh, I can just see myself in this book, and I don't want to be crying over a book. I don't know if anybody else cried at the end of Allegiant, but Divergent, Insurgent, Allegiant, yeah, I cried, boohoo cried. But and I feel like this book may do that, so I'm unsure. But I really want to give these books a try. Some of them, not the spooky ones. Well, I'm just a little scared too. So if you feel the same way I do, or if you have some of the same reasons about, maybe these books or maybe some other books that you're maybe a little bit too scared to try, but you really, really want to, leave a comment down below. Make sure you like this video and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching and clicking on the video. I hope you all have a good one, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.